Hey guys, this is Exquisitus here. Beat the Beast Unhinged mod pack Let's Play series. I don't want you guys to be alarmed. There has been an unbelievable amount of stuff that has happened in between this episode and the last. However, don't be discouraged. It all happened in one evening after work for me, before work the next day. So, it's very possible for you guys. So, my quarry hit the ground. Give you a little information. My quarry hit bedrock. I moved the quarry, set it up in a new location, started it again. It has since hit bedrock again. You'll notice in the nether portal room, there is no machines here. There's no diesel generator, there's no semi-fluid generator, there's none of the standard low voltage machines. So let's go downstairs and see what has happened here. You'll see I have remade the coke oven after that creeper blew it up. I still have this right here, the blast furnace. I've done away with all the overhead piping of the refinery. I left the refinery as was. I liked the look of it, and in a real-life refinery there's piping everywhere, so I wanted to stick with that. I kind of like that little area. But now it's all hidden. We come over here. There used to be a redstone energy cell right here, and right where this torch is there used to be a combustion engine. Under this there is still an aqueous accumulator, and there is still a duct under this block coming from the fuel tank in case I should decide to put something here in the future, but for now I have not. Another guy on the server put this chest here next to the assembly table so that if one of the guys on the server decided to use this and build some gates or whatever, since my base is chunk loaded, they wouldn't lose their item, because when it's done it just throws it out on top, and after a certain amount of time it just disappears. Well, they put that chest and it auto puts it in the chest, so now they can build whatever they want to build, and they don't have to be here for it to finish. He was making a bunch of auto-achoric gates, and they take a long time to finish, so well, I only had one laser, as you remember from last episode, so I added 2 more lasers to help him out, because like I said, I had moved my quarry again and it already hit bedrock again, so diamonds and obsidian and all that were no longer a concern of mine. So I added 2 more lasers real quick. Yes, it looks crappy still. I'm in the process of fixing my base up. You can see I did some stuff with steps and whatnot to make it look cleaner. I got rid of that crappy looking liquiduct everywhere, and I'm cleaning it up slowly. So anyway, this is all going to go away. Everything you see here in this area is going to go away. But let me show you what I did with the low voltage EU machines. I added a large room right here. Here's my old stairwell that used to be right here, and it goes down to my mine. Okay? Well, let me show you what I did here. I got rid of the diesel generator and all that stuff, right? So where am I getting my EU from? Well, if you remember, right here I had a thermal generator, and right beside it another thermal generator. Right here was a crystallizer charge pad, and on top of that was an assembly machine. Well, it's all gone now. Where did it go? Well, let's take a look. Let's go down here in my mine shaft. Turn a corner. Yes, I have a skeleton spawner right off the bat. I turned my 2 geothermal generators into thermal generators, as you can see here. Coming up with liquid duct to my lava tank up there. Now I hit an MFSU. So long battery box. Who needs a battery box when you can have an MFSU, right? So I now have an MFSU. Up above it there, as you see, I have a medium voltage transformer, and above that yet again I have a low voltage transformer. That low voltage transformer is obviously feeding my low voltage machines. We'll go take a look at those. Need to do some more work on my staircase. Anyway, so right here, you see an induction furnace. Well, how's that work? Well, I took my automatic furnace. Basically, you need your automatic furnace that you had and a advanced machine block surrounded by copper, and it makes an induction furnace. Well, you need this thing to be on all the time. You'll see the heat's at 100%. How do you do that? Well, underneath it, I put a redstone torch, which keeps it powered up at all times. Sorry, I lost my piece of cobblestone there. That way, it is running at all times. Over here, I've got my plate bending machine. Right here, I've got the automatic compressor. Now, I wanted to upgrade that to the singularity compressor. Well, that's no longer in this mod pack. That is not in the Unhinged mod pack. Here, I've got the automatic extractor. I wanted to upgrade that. Well, that's no longer in the mod pack. Now you have to actually do the upgrades to the machine involving with the covers and all that. And there'll be more on that to come in future episodes. Here's my assembly machine. You can see I've got some basic circuit boards. I was making some, well, let's just go ahead and let it continue. Going ahead and making some circuits. And right here, I've got an industrial centrifuge. Just in case you're not familiar with that, which I imagine you are. That takes an extractor and 2 advanced machine blocks, 2 advanced circuits, and 4 refined iron plates. What do I have this one doing? Well, you see I've got a lava still here, full of lava. So coming from my lava tank, I've got, coming over there somehow or other, well, you can see it right here, coming across here onto the floor, I've got, sorry about that, I've got liquiduct pumping lava into this thing from directly underneath. And then from the back, I've got my electricity coming in. And from the side, I have tied this machine to my AE system, which you'll notice now has 3 drives. I went ahead and I made a 64K drive. So you put an import bus on the side, tie it in with your cable, and what it does is when it finishes, it automatically sucks anything out of all 4 locations here and sends them into your AE system. And in this case, it's going to be copper ingots, tin ingots, electrum ingots, and tiny piles of tungsten dust. So that is a great way to get free electrum, tin, and copper just by spinning lava. So I'll be building another centrifuge in the near future for anything else I need a centrifuge for, but anyway. Also, I was going to show you guys what I have done to my MJ system. Obviously, something's changed because there used to be a combustion engine right here and a redstone energy cell right here, and it used to power just these 4 machines by itself. My AE system had a magmatic engine right on the back, and then I had 4 magmatic engines here to power my quarry. Well, what have I done? It's a good question. You can see now, coming out of here, I have 3 redstone engines. Well, let's go down and take a look at what I've done here. I like this quite a bit. And there's a special thanks to Creighton Gray, another player on the server. There is 3, 6, 9, 12 magmatic engines in a vertical stack. Let me get back out of here. Coming out of the side of my redstone engine, I have a gate, an iron AND gate. Can store energy, gives a redstone signal. The redstone energy cell is disabled from the redstone signal that this would be creating. Coming down one level, I've got a redstone. Then I've got a redstone torch to invert the signal. So when this is on, when you see this lit up, the engines are off. You come down a level, those 3 engines are off. You come down another level, those 3 engines are off. Then you come down a couple more levels, those 3 engines are off. Then you come down, and that's how it works. Like I said, special thanks to Creighton Grave for helping me wire that up. I do not know the old vanilla style redstone wiring like he does. He is a professional at it, and my brother actually, Yip Raptor on YouTube, is very good at it himself. He's on this server as well. I haven't done much with the redstone, and I plan on doing a lot in this upcoming Let's Play series, but you can see that when this thing is full, it shuts them off. When it's not, they turn on. I'm wasting as little lava as I possibly can. That way I have to move my pump in the nether as seldom as possible. What else have I done? Well, let me show you guys this. So you know I have, from previous episode, I have made some ender chests, or ender tanks. Sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. I've made several ender tanks. I made 3 actually. One because I thought I lost it to my quarry. I misplaced my quarry and it started drilling into this iron tank right here. And it sucked up this particular tank before I could shut the quarry down. And I finally got it shut down before it did damage to this tank. So I now have 3 tanks. There's one in the nether, there's one on top of that, and there's one right here just in case I needed obsidian or whatever. Well, that's kind of pointless now because I have an unlimited supply of obsidian thanks to my quarry. But I have cobblestone filtered out of my quarry, so any cobblestone I might need, I just put a bucket of lava from that straight into the igneous extruder, and now I have cobblestone. Also, you'll notice I have the ender chests. I have 2 of those, obviously, one at the quarry and one right here, in which I have another import bus tying right back into my AE system. Well, what I've done in this for this episode is, let me show you guys. Creighton Grave has been so kind as to build us, or we tried to build a Enderman spawner, which we had looked up, and well, it basically failed. I had better luck killing Enderman in the desert right here at my own base. But let me show you what Creighton Grave did for us. Let's go to Creighton's house. Okay, we're at Creighton's house. Ignore anything you see, because I don't know if he wants to be on YouTube or not. And this is a temporary base only of his, it is not the real deal. Now, I showed you in the previous episode that we have ignited the end portal. What he has done is he has flown over to a asteroid far enough away that the dragon never comes over, and he has set up a Enderman spawning deal for us to harvest ender pearls. As you'll see here, I'll come over here, and in a minute or two, they'll start spawning right there on that platform, and there's nowhere else for them to spawn. It works really well, and in 30 minutes you can have over a dozen ender pearls. I'm really happy with this. Big thanks go out to him. As you can see, three have already spawned there. So wait, oops, good thing I got a jetpack on. So you fly over here, you look at this thing, and we'll look at this one, and they're gonna come over here, we'll kill them. And you see they can't touch me because it's only 2 blocks tall. I don't know why I'm just now getting achievements, to be honest with you, because I've done all this before. I honestly don't know why I'm just now getting the achievements for this. But anyway, I'll run back here. And there, some more spawned in, so we're gonna run over here. We'll aggro them. I'll kill a couple real quick just so you guys can see how we're getting our ender pearls for the Unhinged mod pack. It works really well. I can't take any damage as long as I'm under this roof. Okay, you can see there I've killed 3 or 4 endermen now, and I've already got an ender pearl. I'm aggroing 2 more, 3 more. One of them's already come over. Here comes the other 2. And you'll see that they're above me, so they built this little deal. So I'll hit them from below.
Hello.
That's my brother there. Anyway, kill these real quick, and then I'm gonna get back out of here. And I'll show you guys anything else I might have forgot. Oh yes, I'll show you what else I did. Alright, let's get back to my base. This is our nether hub, that's his base. I have no idea where those 2 books go. That's my brother, that's Yifraptor's base. That's the end portal, that's Elton's house. That's my house. Alright, so what else I've done is, in the previous episodes, my quarry was limited via this pipe right here going straight up, and it was tied directly in to the quarry. And I used the same platform for both times that I ran my quarry. Well, obviously that's not going to work anymore. So what I did here is I got 2 energy tesseracts that I built. You know how to do them. It's 4 tin around a diamond with 4 hardened glass. Makes an unattuned tesseract. You fill it with 4 ender pearls apiece, and it makes the unattuned tesseract. Then you put for the energy, it's 2 electrum on top, 2 silver on each side, 2 lead on each side, and then a electrum with 2 redstone on the outside edges for the bottom center, and it makes an energy tesseract. So now I have an energy tesseract, so my quarry is more mobile, so to speak. So let's set up quarry location. We're going to save the frequency and set it as a frequency. Now, as you can see, I've already got 4 redstone torches, 4 landmarks. We'll put that there. It's dark out. Let's go to bed real quick. Okay. What I've decided to do is go ahead and leave my base here. As I mentioned in the last episode, normally you would not put your quarry anywhere except in an ocean or underground. Well, let me grab an iron pickaxe. I'm sorry about that, guys. I wasn't thinking. What I've decided to do instead is turn this into a permanent base. I'm going to enlarge it substantially. And to do so, what I plan on doing, this may sound odd to some of you, but I like odd bases. In the past, I've done pretty outlandish things. On my last server, I had a floating base in the sky, a gigantic block structure. What I plan on doing is I'm going to sorry about that, I'm losing my concentration. What I'm planning on doing is quarrying around in a square all the way around my base so that only the center section, roughly 64 by 64, is left down to bedrock. And I'm going to build my base here in the very center like that. And you're going to need a boat or whatever to get to my base. I think that'll be a fun little thing. So here's the first quarry location, bedrock. Here's the second one to bedrock. So let's go ahead and get rid of the quarry. Get rid of the pipe. Obviously, I'm going to need to keep all of that. I think I just lost a piece of pipe. There it is. Let's get rid of that. Now, I'm going to save a little bit of this. The rest of that energy conduit I already got rid of from the inside. Let's get rid of the pump. There's the lever. Okay. We're going to go back over here this direction to where the first quarry stopped. One of those. I'm going to set this quarry up using the item tesseract. Okay, well now we're in a jungle in this corner and we're in a desert in the other corner. Don't know what's going to come of this. Other than hopefully it goes down a hill and it ends. Okay, obviously it doesn't. So let's go take a look real quick. It didn't look like a retard. We need to see what level my quarry started at. Okay, it starts at 65. So let's go over here. There it is. That there, that there. This side, we might get lucky and it ends perfect. So, this one ends right there. Okay, let's go back over here, and we will set up the platform to start the quarry at. Okay, let's get the quarry, and we'll start with it right there. Okay, that looks correct. Now let's put an energy tesseract right here. We're not going to start it yet. Now we're going to need the wood pipe. Or a redstone engine, or a gate. Redstone engine or a gate. In this case, I prefer a redstone engine. Gonna want a diamond pipe. Then we're gonna want 1, 2, 3. Gonna want a void pipe going vertically. Now, let me go back to my base real quick and grab what I'm going to be filtering out of the quarry. And then I'm going to turn it on and show you guys the new setup. Sorry, I'm really anal about this. I insist on having it there. Okay. So Galena, I don't really care for. The only real use I've found for it is it gives you basically the only real use I've found for Galena is it gives you if you pulverize it and then cook it in an electric blast furnace or an industrial blast furnace, it gives you 1 lead and 1 silver ingot. To me, that's pointless. With as much quarry stuff as I do, to be honest with you, I've got as much lead and silver as I'll ever use. So, anyway, on the white, we're going to put Galena, cobblestone, sand, dirt, and gravel. And sandstone. Sometimes I don't filter out sandstone, sometimes I do. It depends on how close I am to making TNT, but in this case I'm going to go ahead and filter it out. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Alright, it should be on. run back to my base and we're going to make sure that I turned the other one on. There's a chance I did not. I don't always do that. And we'll charge the jetpack real quickly on the crystallizer charge pad right here. There it goes. Should not take long. We'll charge it and the boots at the same time. Anything I've got. Boots are full. Jetpack is full. Okay, the redstone energy cell is working currently. I don't know what happened there. That is on, so therefore the quarry must be building. Let's go take a look. What it should be doing, right now is clearing anything in the way, which I imagine it is. I need to verify that. It's obviously doing something. Yep, you can see it right there. It is slowly eating away this mountain right here. I'm not going to be on the ground for long. Okay, you see the sand falling? It is eating away this mountain as we speak, which is golden. That's exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Once it eats away the mountain completely, it will build the frame and the quarry will start again. And I will once again have resources flowing in. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you got any questions or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. The next project lined up at the moment is the MJ room. This assembly table and these lasers and these machines are not going to be there anymore. They're going to have their own room, and I'll be putting together a blast furnace and an industrial electrolyzer, and probably a grinder as well, an industrial grinder, and probably another one of these industrial centrifuges. And I'm going to start on the molecular assembly chamber, I believe is what it's called, for auto crafting with applied energistics. Anyway guys, this is Exquisitus. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.